With the unfortunate news that happened yesterday surrounding Matt Gono after he suffered what looks to be a career-ending neck injury, and he's going to have to go for surgery pretty quickly. And as we all wish Matt Gono a very, very quick and speedy recovery, and whatever he does in his future endeavors, hope the best for him going forward. The New York Giants were scrambling to try to find themselves an offensive tackle that can play behind young stud upstarts Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal. Well, today the New York Giants were able to find themselves a veteran offensive tackle, and that's Will Holden, who's been in the league for at least 5 seasons, going back all the way to 2017, where he was signed as an undrafted free agent from the Arizona Cardinals, and he's been playing at least the past 5 seasons, including last year with the Detroit Lions. Now, Will Holden, he's a 6'7", 330-pound offensive tackle who's played with the Arizona Cardinals, the Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts, and last year with the Detroit Lions, who's been playing at least 27 total games, 9 starts, and he's has a total of 1 pancake going together. Now, he's a guy that hasn't really had a whole lot of experience coming in, but when you have guys like Josh Azudu and Marcus McKeithen, who are also rookies right now, as well as Roy Mbatake, the man that was signed from Nigeria and scouted by OCU Manura, who all have very, very little experience going into the NFL, and especially since the fact that they've only been playing offensive guard mostly. Some of them have experience playing offensive tackle, but are very much haven't gotten the NFL game yet, and are pretty much either depth pieces or guys that are going to be going in there as practice squad guys looking to develop their game going forward. The New York Giants need to get somebody that has not only the size to come in, but also be able to provide the depth that is necessary coming in. So Will Holden can hopefully be that guy that's going to be able to come into the New York Giants, and if something, hopefully it doesn't happen, but if something happens to Andrew Thomas or Evan Neal going forward, Will Holden will be able to come in and at least play serviceable at the left or right tackle positions for the New York Giants going forward. Now, in a transaction corresponding move, the New York Giants waived defensive end / outside linebacker Niko Lalos, who's been with the team for at least the past couple of years. And it's unfortunate because the New York Giants liked what they were seeing in Niko Lalos. He's been with the team for a while, and hopefully he's going to be able to latch on with somebody else pretty soon and show what he can do as a potential depth piece going forward. Now, Niko Lalos, the 6'5", 270-pound defensive end, has appeared in at least 6 games total with the New York Giants. He was actually on the practice squad with the Giants last year, but he has been with the organization the past 2 seasons. He has a total of 4 tackles with 1 solo tackle and 3 assists. He has no sacks. He actually has 1 interception that he got a couple of years ago during a game a couple of years ago. So he is a guy that can possibly provide some solid depth on the defensive line, but I think mostly Niko Lalos is going to be a projected end of the roster type guy, or a guy that's going to be thrown on a practice squad going forward. So hopefully Will Holden, he's going to come in and provide the Giants some depth on that offensive tackle position that is right now seriously lacking, because you have to remember, Matt Peart, who has been with the New York Giants for the past 3 years, this is his 3rd season right now, is most likely going to be placed on the PUP list for the beginning of the season, and he's probably going to be missing at least the first 4 to 6 games of the season as he recovers from a torn ACL that he suffered late last year. So you don't expect Matt Peart to be coming back, and with the unfortunate news that happened with Matt Gono, the New York Giants need to get themselves some experience at that offensive tackle position, and that's what they're hoping that Will Holden is going to provide them, just in case something happens to Andrew Thomas or Evan Neal, and you're going to need somebody that's going to be able to have some experience coming in and getting at least some play going into the offensive tackle position. So it's just my little roundup on the transactional moves that happened this morning. The New York Giants have signed 5-year veteran, 6'7", 330-pound offensive tackle Will Holden, who has last played with the Detroit Lions last year in 2021. And in a corresponding move, the New York Giants have waived defensive end Niko Lalos, who's been with the Giants organization the past 2 years, and especially has gotten on the field for at least 6 games in 2020, and he was on the practice squad with the New York Giants in 2021 last year. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Friday. If you're going to be going to FanFest tonight, have a fantastic job. Have a fantastic time over there at FanFest, watching the New York Giants team be able to put on a great scrimmage for you guys tonight. Be safe, Have a great time. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already to NYG Jeffy T 3285 for more breaking news updates and chatter surrounding the New York Giants, Brooklyn Nets, New York Mets, WWE Wrestling, as well as food for thought. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping surrounding the New York Giants. And leave your comment below on what you think that the acquisition of Will Holden is going to bring to that offensive tackle depth going forward with the New York Giants. And if you like the move, that now you have yourselves a stable veteran offensive lineman to come in just in case Andrew Thomas or Evan Neal go down with any type of injury during the season. So everybody enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great time at FanFest tonight. And just remember, New York Giants, Together Blue, and we'll be seeing you this season very soon. Let's go, New York Football Giants.